looking for a lifeboat for you. I've been looking for a light left in your eye.
I'm Nathan, I'm the singer.
I'm Dustin, I play guitar.
I'm Josh, I play drums and keyboard.
Yeah, Dustin and I have been playing music since we were 14. We were friends in high school, and so we've been in various bands, and we've produced a bunch of bands in LA, and have written for other people and stuff. And about 8 months ago, we hit a wall with some of the projects we were doing and wanted to start something new. And we started writing and recording, and we met Josh, and he was like a perfect piece to the puzzle of kind of finalizing Early Morning Rebel. And since then we've written and recorded over 15 songs, and it's kind of blossomed into this project.
Yeah, one of our friends called it indie pop noir, which I thought was a cool description.
I do too.
It's like, it's indie alternative, but there's a lot of pop sensibilities in it. So we have some music that's full band, and then we have other songs that are just sparse, really sparse and kind of raw. So we have like these parallel kind of styles going, and they work well together. So it's hard to kind of pinpoint exactly what it is. Well, both. I mean, I think the intention, it's very deliberate what we're doing. When we started the project, we wanted to stay away from kind of the formulaic band thing, because we wanted to do a little bit more than that.
And we want to let the music really speak for itself.
Yeah, so we didn't want to have like the typical bio and come to our MySpace page or whatever that is, So we wanted to just kind of have it be, here's our music, here's our aesthetic, here's what it looks like, and let it kind of speak for itself. Also, we don't really have, we've only started 8 months ago, so yeah, we have gotten some great press and like it's been great reception, but there's not so much to say, and there's not like tours booked that we have and that stuff yet. So we kind of like Dustin said, let the music do the speaking, and then also like the bio stuff, kind of let the press kind of that we're getting and some of the stuff that people are talking about, let that be kind of what it is.
Yeah, we'd rather let people hear the music, and meet us and make a decision for themselves, as opposed to us kind of pushing what we think, we are, or what we want people to talk about.
We have always been, all three of us have been huge fans of fashion and what designers do. And in Los Angeles we have a lot of designer friends and friends in the art world and film and photography, and so we surround ourselves with that community. And we wanted to go to London to meet some designers and just kind of immerse ourselves in that world for a bunch of different reasons, but the main intention was to just be inspired by them and just be surrounded by these people who are creating these amazing pieces of art, is how we see it. That's basically what happened. We went there and we hung out with a lot of designers and went to shows and played shows, and we're hoping that our music and what we do inspires them and what they do inspires us. So it was a way to just kind of build this community and have this kind of reciprocal relationship.
Yeah, we were really well received in London, and I've gotten a lot of great press over there. So I don't know if I'd necessarily say we have a bigger following over there than here, but it's definitely, things have been moving and feeling really good with the response that we've been getting from press and just people.
And things are different now. There's this thing called the internet, so it's really changed distribution. How you can get to different new audiences is relatively easy for just about anybody, as long as you get it in their hand and they're willing to listen. So
Yeah, I mean, we got an email from somebody in Romania, from a blogger in Romania, just randomly. You know, I don't know how he heard our music, but I got an email from him, and you know, it's like so. And you know, there's I think Buenos Aires. You know, somebody put up a YouTube of one of our songs from there, and so it's really cool to see the people from all over the world, you know, appreciating what we're doing.
Yeah,
We deliberately wanted to go out there because it's because of London Fashion Week, and because the UK is cool, and people are very receptive to music. But we're trying to make our create some footprints here in the States as well. So we're here in New York, and we did stuff in L.A. and kind of going back and forth. But it would be it's definitely not a bad model to reference. It was really cool when I got a call about it, and we deliberately were pushing for Grey's Anatomy with that song. That would work, and I kind of was influenced by the show and what they do in music when I wrote the song.
That's cool.
So it was a perfect fit, and it's just an honor to be a part of something like that. It's just being grateful that these people are using it for their show that's unbelievably successful, and they feel like we could help with their vibe and stuff like that. So it was just, we were just really honored just to be a part of it.
Yeah, and there's so many great bands that have been on Grey's Anatomy, so it put us in a category with them, which is really nice.
Yeah, we're always writing, and we're recording. We have our own studio in Venice, so we have a bunch of songs, and we're going to go back to LA and record more. And then when we're going to put out a record in the fall, we're going to kind of sit down and figure out what we think should be on that first record. We'll have like 20 to pick from, and figure out what would that first record should look like. So
yeah, and L.I.F.E was our first single. We did an EP, little 3-song EP, which it was a L.I.F.E remix from the producing partner of Paul Oakenfold, and then another song called War on Love. And then our next single is Burn Us Down, which we're releasing on recordlabel.com, which will be cool. And then a couple months later, we'll have another one called Find an Easier Way. And those 2 songs are kind of the other side of the music that we're doing, more like the full band, kind of indie rock stuff, which is